You guys, make sure you like and dislike. Make sure you leave them comments. And don't be a hater. If you follow my videos, hit the subscribe button. Let's talk about some real shit in this video because you know it's real. That's right, you guys. You guys didn't think I was going to come back and make that part 2, huh? Yeah, I told myself, let me go ahead and get this out the way. And it may be a part 3. Don't sleep on me, alright? You never know what your boy love when I hate one. AKA love and hate facts. With that being said, I got about 6 or 7 new things that I feel that they need to add to Fight Night Champion or Fight Night Round 5. Either or, Fight Night Champion 2 or Fight Night Round 5. It's some new features that can make this game the best Fight Night ever invented, alright? Now, if you haven't seen part 1, I'm going to need you to close this video down. Go to part 1, which was fire. Got about 5,000 views and a whole bunch of likes. I appreciate y'all, by the way, for tuning in. And I want you to come back to this one because this ain't shit but a continuation. The saga continues, alright? Now, I'm going to let you guys know right now. Before I even say anything else, let's just go ahead and get this out the way. You already motherfucking know. Now, I feel like the things I'm getting ready to name in this video, some of these things may be little things, but like I always tell you guys, the little things matter the most because the little things lead you to the big things. So why do you think a newborn baby is so important? Because one day they're going to be a full-grown adult. So you have to raise them to be the best adult they can be. All right? Let's get into this shit, man. No more holding back. No more holding more punches, man. So let's get into this shit. And I'm going to start off with saying this. This might be light, you guys, but it's important. Touching gloves. Not only touching gloves in the beginning of the fight, they should allow you to touch gloves at the end of the fight. The same way they do with UFC. UFC, they allow you to touch gloves or shake hands whenever you want throughout the fight. I feel like they should do things like that. You know, like let's say you have a classic fight with a motherfucker. Like you online, you have a classic fight with somebody. And it's the 12th round. You guys know you guys had a good back and forth fight. And you should be able to touch gloves with the person. If the person refused to touch gloves with you, you know it's no respect. And not only that, it's going to give you even more fuel to beat his motherfucking ass, right? Facts. Because if I try to touch your glove and show you a little respect, and you don't try to touch my gloves back, that's just going to intensify that ass whooping that you're going to get. All right? But come on, you guys know, we all been there before. You have a classic fight with somebody online. You know it deserves some respect. Like, damn, he did that. You know, he's one of the hardest person on the face on here. Come out here and touch gloves or give the other fighter a hug. Whichever, that's real boxing right there. It's all about realistic boxing. Give the other fighter a hug. You know, every fighter in the 12th round, you know, they get that final hug. Like, yeah, we did it. It's the last round. Let's put it all on the line and let's move on with our life. They should do that on Fight Night Champion. Let's move to the next one. And I'm going to say this because I feel this has to be said. A doctor, okay? I feel like it should be a doctor. There is no doctor on this game. We should have a doctor when somebody's face is cut up to the point. It shouldn't just be the referee deciding on whether the fight should end or not. They should have a doctor come into the corner, You know, make it more realistic. On occasions, they should have a doctor come into the corner. You know, step inside the ring. You know, put the flashlight inside his eye, just to give it that more realistic feeling. The opponent, the guy who's fucked up your eye, the guy who fucked up your eye, which is probably gonna be me, we can actually sit back and be like, I wonder is the doctor going to recommend the fight to be stopped? I wonder is the referee going to listen to the doctor and they're gonna stop the fight? Why isn't no doctor ever come out on fight night? I'm not saying it should come out every fight, but if somebody faces busted the fuck up or bruised the fuck up, they should have a doctor enter the ring. Sometime a female doctor, sometime a male doctor. And that's one thing I do like that they did about Fight Night. They didn't discriminate. They got a black referee that comes, and they have a white referee that comes, or a different race referee that comes. It's not just only one race. You dig? And they can do the same shit with the doctors. Have a black doctor come one time. Then you can switch it up to a white or an Asian doctor. A different ethnicity doctor. You guys know what I mean. But you gotta have some doctors in Fight Night. That will intensify the game. It will have you wonder, they might stop this fight. Instead of just having the referee do all that work. So I feel like that what is definitely important on my list. Hold up, you guys. You gotta hit the water when you're talking these facts. Yeah, so I feel like that one right there is definitely important. Um, the doctor would just like shit like this shit like that. You feel me? Like the cut and shit like that. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, man. A doctor should be entering this game. Excuse the fuck ups. You guys know I edit shit. Now let's keep the train rolling. And I'm going to add this because it has to be said. Feints. Now, don't get it twisted. If you a beast in Fight Night, you know it's ways that you can feint. But it's like, it's not a real feint. Like, Fight Night didn't make it a feint. We just found out a way to do the feint and ran with it. Like, it's ways that I feint on this game. Like, I crouch down low. Feel me? Like, or I throw punches to the body. I crouch down low. And I have the opponent guessing on when I'm going to throw a punch or not. But they should have a button on Fight Night that makes you feint or make you do this. You know? Make a person flinch. You dig? Or act like you're going to throw an uppercut. You know? They have that in UFC. I don't know why the fuck they don't got it in Fight Night. You have to have feints. You have to have feints, my boy. Okay? Or another thing you could do in Fight Night, you could act like you're going to come close to a person and don't hit. Go back and forth. We all know the trickery when it comes down to Fight Night. All my beasts out there. So what you can also do is, well, I'm not going to sit here and teach you how to feint, but they need to make an actual way that you can feint automatically. Because what happened is, when you feint a person, they automatically, like you ever play somebody on Fight Night and they're always countering you? That's because you don't feint. If you throw some feints in there, that will have a person second guessing when you're gonna come. But if you're always not feinting, they're gonna be okay. Every time he even act like he's gonna throw a punch, he's gonna throw a punch. So you guys have to be mindful when it comes down to Fight Night because they don't have the actual automatic feint. But Fight Night, we need that on this game, man. With that being said, let's keep this motherfucking train rolling. Okay, and I'm gonna say this: getting up from knockdowns, yo. You know how when you get up from a knockdown, it's like this. You gotta pass a little test. Like for me, I feel like when you get up from certain knockdowns on here, like it's been time where I got in the middle and it would not let me go up. I'm telling you, I'm pressing the stick so it can go up. Y'all need to fix that game. I thought it was my controller. I bought another fucking controller and it's still doing the same shit. Fight Night Champion needs to fix that. And I was playing with Muhammad Ali. So it ain't no reason Muhammad Ali shouldn't be getting up. Now, if it's a fighter that don't have a chin like that, you know, he don't really have no heart like that, then I can see you having me struggle to get up once I get in the middle. But if it's not that, like if it's something like this, and I beat it, And I'm telling you guys, I literally can't get up. And it was the second time I went down. That shouldn't be happening with no fucking Muhammad Ali. I was pissed off. It's not my controller. I feel like Fight Night Champion just, they fuck up when it comes down to that aspect, alright? So that's another thing. And I can even add more to that. Like, you got some fighters that be getting up like fucking 4 times, and this fighter don't have no type of chin. Come on now. He shouldn't be getting up no 4 times and he don't have no chin and he's facing a fucking Mike Tyson or something. Alright? And he don't got no chin. Alright? Let's just keep the train rolling. No chin, no heart. That's what I meant to say. Let's just keep the train rolling, y'all. Alright. One punch spamming. I gotta show you guys this, man. Hold it real quick. Tommy Hearns and Manny Pacquiao. Because I gotta show the people something. You should not be able to do this in fucking Fight Night. I'm Tommy Hearns, y'all. You should not be able to do that in Fight Night. The one punch spamming bullshit, take that shit out, yo. You should not be able to do that. You got some people who it's actually hard to beat by doing that because like you could do it real easy with Muhammad Ali, or they'll push you and punch. Push you and punch. And if you do that at Fight Night, you're a clown. The reason I say you're a clown because that shows you don't have any skill. Whenever I play with a fighter at Fight Night, I try to use them as close as possible to how they actually fight in real life. Like if I'm on legacy mode or online with Mike Tyson, I try to play as near to Mike Tyson as I can. Now don't get it twisted. If somebody is good as hell, you might have to switch it up and start getting on your bicycle and shit like that. Don't get it twisted. But for the most part, you want to play to a nearest Mike Tyson as possible. And Mike Tyson or Muhammad Ali is not gonna come in the ring and do this the whole night, hoping for a one punch KO. How do you feel good about winning the fight just throwing one punch all night? I wouldn't even feel good about that. It's not like we're getting paid to win fights on here, y'all. At the end of the day, all we're doing is getting a W on our record. Wow. So please take that one punch bullshit. Let me let them go back to fighting because I'm quite sure y'all get the picture already. But yeah, please take that one punch bullshit off in Fight Night Champion because it's fucking up the game. And you have a lot of people out there that's the same fighting style every time they fight. Or at the very least, at least make them drain energy. Alright? At the very fucking least. Excuse all the cussing and all that, man. It's just I get pissed off sometimes because Fight Night, this game was alright. It was better than Fight Night Round 4 in the previous Fight Nights. And it was actually a dope game. As you guys can see, this game came out in 2011, and I'm still playing this game in 2018. So they had to have been doing something right? But they was lazy on a whole lot of things. But I feel the last two on my list is the most important out of this whole list. And you guys gonna really feel me on this one. And I'm gonna say getting off the ground hurt. Don't you guys notice in Fight Night, every time a person gets dropped and they get up, it's like they're automatically not hurt no more, or they're automatically not even fucking tired no more. I'd be like, what the fuck is going on here? That don't happen all the time in real life, Fight Night Champion. No, it doesn't. You get off the ground and you still hurt, okay? Make a fighter, it may be harder for us, but some way it's realistic. Make it harder. Now, sometimes you can get up and not be hurt, but every time you're not going to get up and not be hurt. And that's what happens on Fight Night Champion. You get up and it's like you automatically restore it. Okay? What's the point of trying to finish a guy like they do it in a real fight? What's the point of trying to finish a guy if you're going to get up automatically not hurt? And what's the purpose of trying to make the count? What's the purpose of trying to make the count in this game? Because you don't have to try to make the count. All you gotta do is just get up, and you're gonna have the restore. You're not gonna be hurt no more. What the fuck is wrong with this shit? Don't you feel me? Like, let's just say Deontay Wilder knocks a person down on Fight Night Champion, and they get up and they're automatically not hurt no more. What's the person of going in for that Wilder finishing mode with the wild mode, with the wild hands and shit? What's the purpose of doing that if they're gonna automatically restore you? Fight Night Champion, you shouldn't always get up fresh. You gotta make it to a point where sometimes you gotta get up hurt, man. You should get up hurt sometime. And last but never least, I'm gonna say the one punch KO power. Listen to me, you guys. We all been there before. Like, let's say I have a fighter like Muhammad Ali, right? And he got knocked out in the first round by Mike Tyson. I don't care how clean that punch was. You know how you get knocked out in the fight night, you don't get up, that lucky knockout shit. And I understand that happens in boxing, but it's not gonna happen to no motherfucking Muhammad Ali. I don't give a fuck what you say. Not in the first round. Maybe in the fight, but not no damn first round. Come on, fight night. That's cheating right there. That's not gonna happen to no Ali. All right. Now, another thing they got with Ali, they got Ali knocking people out with that straight punch in the first round. Okay. He can knock you down with it, but Muhammad Ali was just putting people away with that right hand, especially another elite fighter. All right. I'm not saying Ali don't got power, y'all, but come on, you know what I'm saying? Some real shit. They got people with chins getting knocked out in the first round cold. I'll be like, what the fuck? Ali's not getting knocked out in the first round cold. He's not, okay? So I think that's super duper bullshit. Fight Night Champion, y'all need to step it up when it comes down to Fight Night Champion 2 or Fight Night Round 5. And go watch my other video, you guys, where I told you guys that they were gonna make a Fight Night remaster, and they kind of did it because they got the Fight Night, the one you can play on Xbox One or whatever. All right, you guys, I am out.